are you?
Good, and you?
Fine, thank you. How was your day here?
Good.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you do today?
Just training, some meetings,
Jumping
gym.
on the pitch, gym, and then
And it
Eating.
went well?
yeah,
today?
it was good.
Yeah? So I know you are supposed to going home right now, but I have something different to propose to you. Do you want to join me and have like a kind of tour through Lisbon starting here in Almada?
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Yeah?
We can do
So
it.
come with me, let's
Yeah.
go to the van.
Let's go.
So our first stop is in Almada. We are going now to the Cristo Rei. But before we arriving there, I would like to ask you about the routine of a football player. How is your routine before and after a training session?
My alarm is mostly at 7:30 in the morning. Then I wake up, have my coffee and dress. And then we are leaving the house maybe at 8:10.
Yeah, 8:10.
8:10 mostly with the car, going directly to the campus. Grabbing our basket with our stuff, having breakfast, and
Yeah, and then like before breakfast, I'm going to the physio to do some, if we need some treatment or stuff like this, or I need some tapes for the training sessions. Then we have breakfast there. After the breakfast, we have the video session with the training, the stuff. And after it, we have a quick activation in the gym. Then we have our training session on the pitch. Mostly after this, we have a gym session or some recovery stuff or ice bath or something like this. Then we take a shower and take lunch, and then we go home with the car again.
And normally you going home or you like visit something else in Lisbon? Because you two both living in Lisbon, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you normally visit something?
No, I mean, in the beginning we did it more, but now we're here for a longer time, so mostly we are going home. And yeah, for me, and then at home it's like, I think it's different. For me it's like, I'm studying, so I do some study, but I also like just relax and watch. I love to watch reality TV shows or something like this. And yeah, just relax at home.
So today we have the opportunity to visit some places in Lisbon. Now we are starting in Cristo Rei, so let's go.
okay.
So what's your first impression?
It's very nice. You can see the whole city and the bridge. I think those are, big things for Lisbon, and it's very nice. The view is good.
I came here a couple of times, and I like to show this place to people who are coming from Germany to visit here, because I like the view, and yeah, I know there's a nice walk down there where you also have a good view, so I love to come here, and especially on this weather.
It's very different Portugal to Germany, or you think have similar things?
I think, of course, you have similar things, but I think it says all that all the German people are coming here for holidays, so,
Yeah.
and we're living here now, so especially the weather and stuff like this, it's completely different than Germany.
Okay, it's great you enjoy this place, so let's go to the next one.
Yeah, let's go.
We are now at Jardim do Rio. They also have a great view about Lisbon. But before we leave the van, I would like to ask you some questions about Benfica. First of all, why do you choose Benfica to play football?
Yeah, for me in my situation, it was like I was at a point where I decided that I want to like explore a new country, a new culture, and then I talked to my manager, and the opportunity opened that I can come to Benfica. And of course, then I was reading a bit more about the club and stuff like this, and I was seeing, okay, that's a good club. They are playing in Champions League. They did a really fast revolution in women's football because it's not existing for a long time. And then I was really fast excited to be part of this project.
And talking about the Champions League, Lena, for you is important to play at a club that is present in the Champions League for some years now?
Yeah, it's a good opportunity and it's very nice. I was dreaming about playing Champions League for a long time, and then when I did my first game it was even better than I dreamed. Especially playing against the best teams from Europe, against Lyon and Barcelona. I think we did a very good job, and we can be proud of the things we achieved in the last season, and hearing the Champions League anthem before every match is a special moment and gives us goosebumps, and it was very nice to play there.
And what is your opinion about the bet that Benfica does in the women's soccer?
I think that Benfica grows a lot in the last couple of years, and we achieved because of the last season a lot for Portugal. I think this season the first three in the league can qualify for Champions League, and this is good for the league, this is good for women's football in Portugal, and I think that Benfica does a lot for this and is still doing, and we have to keep going and growing women's football in Portugal.
Now just a personal question for each other. The numbers that you use on your shirts, they have a special meaning. Do you want to talk about it?
For me, honestly, it's not a special meaning. When I played in Germany, I always had the number 7 because like it's the favorite number of my dad, and I started to like it too. But when I came here, the 7th wasn't available, and I like the 23. I don't know why, but now I like it.
And you, Lena?
No, there's no special meaning, I think. For goalkeepers, it's typical to have 1, 12 or 21. And Luis asked me before the season which number and which name, and I was a bit confused because in Germany everyone is just with the last name. So like Pauls, was like, why are you asking for the name on my jersey? But yeah, he said, oh yeah, do you want the number 1? And I was like, okay, yeah, why not? But there is no special meaning.
So now we are leaving Almada to go to Lisbon. But first of all, I would like to ask you about Almada, the place that we visit. Did you like it?
Yeah, I really like this side of Lisbon, and especially going there. We went there one time with family and friends, have a picnic down there in the garden and seeing the sunset. It was a really nice evening.
Now we are going to Alcântara, a place that has a great view, especially at the sunset through Lisbon. I don't know if you know that place, but we'll know it now. We are now at the 25 de Abril bridge. That's a bridge that you do a lot of times to go training and to go home. What's your experience to do this way?
So I'm lucky because Gasper is always driving, because the traffic here is a bit different to Germany. The people are driving crazy. But yeah, it's a nice bridge. It's very beautiful, especially the way in this direction to see the statue. But yeah, when there's a lot of traffic, it's a bit annoying.
Going back to the football theme, I would like to ask you about your coach, Filipa Patão. She went to Paris. She was elected the 6th best coach in women's soccer at the Ballon d'Or. For you that are players, what does that mean to you?
Of course, it's a really good feeling to have such a good coach. I think even though if she's not going there, we know that she's a really good coach, what she achieved in this club, and we work with her every day, so we know how much passion she puts in this and how much time she's spending at home, like doing planning of the training and thinking about the next match, the next opponent. And I think it was a really good thing for her that she got this invitation because she really deserved it, especially after the last season.
Yeah. So we are going out to Alcântara, but first of all, enjoy the view of the bridge.
Thank you.
So we are now at the Mirador de São Pedro de Alcântara. It has a great view about Lisbon, about the St. George's Castle. You already been there at the castle?
Yeah, I was there one time with my brother. It's a really nice place. I think Lena still has to go
I
there.
wasn't there till now, but I will go there.
Yeah, you have to go there. It's very beautiful. And this Miradouro at the sunset, it's amazing because you have a great view about Lisbon, everything, about the river. So, about the Portuguese culture, I would like to ask you, what is the most different about the Portuguese and the German culture, in your opinion?
I think when we talk about people, I think the people are more open, like they're, like on the street you feel they are more friendly, they are trying to help everyone, and in Germany I think it's true that the people are like more cold, or they first need some time to trust you and then they are different, so like we are. But yeah, I think that's about the people, that's the most different I felt.
And you feel that different too between the Portuguese and the German fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big difference between the fans in Portugal and Germany. In Germany, we also had some fans and they really like to support us, but here it's even more and it feels more familiar. Like, I don't know, I can't say it, it's like a different support, but I like it really.
And about Portugal, Lena, did you already try a Portuguese dish?
I'm vegetarian, so it's a bit disappointed for Portuguese people, but I tried the sweet dishes. So I like pastel de nata, of course. Yeah, but I don't eat meat and fish, so I didn't try this. Oh, I tried fish once. It was good, but yeah, maybe in the future I will try more, but I don't know.
And you, Anna?
For me, it's like I'm a bit picky in eating stuff, like, but my girlfriend is here, she tried, I think, all the Portuguese dishes, and she's always saying like, okay, let's go to a Portuguese restaurant. She loves to eat this kind of stuff, and yeah, I try it sometimes, but yeah, I like it. I'm more in the sweet point as well.
Do you have like a special one? Do you want to say? If you need help to translate?
No, I just know the one where you put beef in the bifana.
Bifana, yeah.
This one I like.
Okay, like,
yeah.
do you already, talking about bifana, you went to Santos Populares?
No, no.
Okay.
Is it a good place to go?
Santos Populares is like a festivity in June. And there's a lot of people at the streets in Bairro to Santos, mostly at night, but during the day too.
There are some decorations on the streets.
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
just saw this on the day, but I wasn't there in the evening.
And you eat a lot of bifanas there, so that's
so I have to go, maybe.
Yeah, thank you. So now we are going to our next stop. Did you enjoy this place?
Yeah, it's really nice. We like it here.
You will come back to this place?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so let's go. So just to finish our mini trip through Almada and Lisbon, we finished at the Benfica Stadium, Estádio da Luz. I bet you have great memories here because you already played here against Frankfurt for the Women's Champions League. How do you describe that moment? Play in Estádio da Luz with a lot of fans for the Champions League. How do you describe it?
It was a beautiful moment, and sometimes I remember this one. It was a really special game for us too because it was against a German team, and entering this pitch and in front of the people, it was an amazing feeling.
And you, Lena?
Yeah, I can agree. I think you see the show before when we went here to see the men's team, and then standing there in the tunnel before the game and seeing the light show, it was very special. And our families came from Germany just to see this game in the stadium, so it was very nice. And of course the win was on top, very good. And I think the Lyon game, it was the same when Faria scored the first goal and the crowd were cheering for us. This was very special.
I never expected it, something like this. It's like you have big stuff around you and everything. Everyone is helping you in every part. You need someone. And for me privately, I think I did the next step in my life, because going to another country where you don't know the language and stuff like this, it was a big step, but I learned a lot from it.
Yeah, it was a big step out of the comfort zone, but it was worth it. I think playing for Benfica is a very big thing, and we are thankful for this opportunity. And we want to reach even more success and win trophies with this amazing club.
What was the most special moment that you live since you are at Benfica?
For me, it's like, of course, it was a special moment when I had my first starting 11 experience, because I scored also directly my first goal. But I think a lot of moments in the last season, because it was really special, like the Portuguese Cup final in front of so many people, it was a special moment. Playing in Frankfurt in front of our families, it was also a special moment. So,
and last season you won everything in Portugal,
yeah,
right?
it was amazing, yeah. It was a good season.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was my first season, and then starting like this, I think it was almost a perfect season. Of course, in Champions League, in the next years we want to reach the semi-finals, but yeah, it was very special, and as Anna said, there were a lot of moments. I think you can't pick just one. It was the perfect first year, I think, on and off the pitch.
Before we finish our interview, I would like to ask you, how do you describe Benfica? Difficult question.
Yeah, I think the first thing coming to my mind is amazing, and it's amazing fan culture, because I said many times they are not just supporting like the men's team, they are supporting us, the women's team, but also all the other sports, and Benfica has a lot of sports. It's like, I think it's like a big family.
Yeah, I can agree. Very familiar. I think it's very easy to join this club, and our teammates welcomed us very good, and the staff as well. So it's a huge club, but yeah, I think it's just make us proud to play for Benfica, and
Thank you very much for joining me on this mini trip through Almada and Lisbon. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy too living in Portugal, in Lisbon and playing at Benfica. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.